Okay, the warning just had a new drop last night. It was like midnight Eastern on Thursday, so like Friday morning, basically really early, March 6th. So I, what's my point? My point is I didn't watch it last night because I was really tired and I was like, oh my God. And I want you to know I'm going to Bottle Rock, so I'm going to see the warning. And if you're going to Bottle Rock, I'm going to organize a get together. So just stay tuned. I'll post about it on my page. I'll post it I'm in the Warning Patreon too. So I'll post a link there because I'll probably organize it on my page. But you guys can join that. Anyway, the point is, I'm super excited. And now I get to hear a song that they're probably going to actually play at Bottle Rock. And since I only started reacting to the Warning this summer, I don't think they had any official releases since then. It was all old stuff. Like I was doing Queen of the Murder Scene, their old stuff as teenagers, whatever. Danny at the guitar or on the guitar, whatever. So I haven't had like, a warning drop. Whereas you guys got warning drops since you've been fans for so long. You've seen the other albums come out. So this is my first time I'm getting a real warning premiere in the moment. Okay, so just see that. And then, of course, I just did their collaboration with the country dude. Whatever that guy is named, Karin Leon. Okay, I just reacted to that. And, if you want to know my thoughts on that, check it out. But this is going to be its own thing. Look at the little preview picture. They have freaking fire rocket launchers. Like, what? Flamethrowers? Like, what are they? Tanya from Command and Conquer Red Alert 2? Okay, let's go. Time to react to the warning. Good. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at that red hair. Ooh, an old school iPod. iPod.
I know you try so hard. I know you wish you were me.
Hot.
You're so kind of whatever. You wear it on your sleeve. I think I know what.
Wait, this is already too much for me. It's too sexy. I'm like, what just happened? One, do you know that Gen Z love iPods? Like they get old iPods that have been discontinued because they think it's cool that it doesn't have the internet on it and that they won't get distracted by other apps. So the fact that Pow starts with a old school iPod and then presses play, which is similar how the other music video just started where she's at the jukebox. Also, did we know that Danny has a back tattoo? I didn't know that. So I'm like, are they starting this video zooming in on Danny's sexy back tattoo? And then you see her gorgeous face with the messy, sexy hair, dark roots. It's too much for me. It's too much. And then I just saw Allie coming up the stairs and I lost it. My baby. Okay, hold on. It's okay. Let's keep going.
You wear it on your sleeve. I think I know what you hide.
Perfection.
You wanna sell what's free. It kills you to be kind, but it's never killed me. I'll say it once, won't say it again. Look in my eyes when you're talking to me. It came out of your mouth, don't try to pretend. Look in my eyes when you're talking to me. Straight down for me. I see right through you. Spray kerosene. You know you want to say what you mean. Oh, show me your teeth when you're talking to me.
Yes.
I know you fall asleep with me on your screen. You got soap in your mouth, but you'll never come clean. I'll say it once, won't say it again. Look in my eyes when you're talking to me. It came out of your mouth, don't try to pretend. Look in my eyes when you're talking to me. Straight down for me. I see right through
All right, we got that bass. All right, we got our instruments now. Yes. Look at the gloves. They're so cool. Nice lipstick. Nice. Okay. Ooh. The credits. I have to have coffee after that. Well, well, well. Look at that. The girls have grown up. But what I love about it is all masculine kind of stuff. Like an old muscle car driving fast and making donuts. That's such a guy thing. Okay. Fire, wrecking yards, fire. That's so masculine. Okay. So, what's beautiful about this is they're so beautiful and so feminine, and you get to see the juxtaposition against very masculine things, which is fast cars, bars, driving fast, throwing guns. I mean, they're flame guns, but they're guns, okay? Then they all have a beautiful, notice the red shade of lipstick is actually all different between the three girls. This is just when I go into style and you guys are like, oh my God, she's talking about style. Yes, I get that the warning has a 90% male audience. So do I, by the way. So it's a good audience to have. But the point is that they are able to be sexy and cute at the same time. You know what's actually cute about it is that when they go the dada, bada, yoda, beta, that's like, hey, Nikki, you're so fun, you're so... That reminds me of Psychotic when they go P-S-Y-O-C-O-T. It's like this very like cheerleader kind of call. Your thing, your call, your da, your tea. That's in the song. It's very pop, okay? But they're able to do that even though the rest of the song is freaking metal. I was like, rock on, girls. Like, I was like, that's like a pretty heavy guitar. What do we have thematically here? First of all, there's that tattoo. I feel like Allie has a tattoo on her back too. I don't see Pau's back in this, so I can't confirm if she has one too. But notice that both Allie and Danny have a shirt with a zipper in the middle. I don't know in this shot whether Pau has as well, but she's wearing like the fur coat that's very popular right now. It's a very popular style. The furs are in with the Gen Z, okay? And I try to wear it a little bit just to be not looking old, okay? I love that top. Danny's showing midriff. I love Pau with this like extreme red hair. It's probably a wig because it's really, really, really hard to get hair that red. You have to basically red hair. You have to dye every week or two. You can't sustain it will fade. So it'll start out really red and then it fades out with washing. So it's actually better if you want a shade like that to actually wear a wig. And I think if I was a performer, I'd be wearing wigs all the time too. I would have one now if I could afford it. The wig I want costs like $4,000. Okay. So I would also have a wig and wear it all the time. Just to point out. Look at this shot though. Like this is like straight up Transformers. Megan Fox opening up the car, and it was like the image that shocked America in a good way. Every man in America fell in love with Megan Fox. Every teenage boy. Megan Fox is leaning over this car and she's like opening up the hood. So Danny's like six pack right here. Yeah, it's giving Megan Fox. Okay. Giving Megan Fox, Pow's eyes. Look at that shot. This was probably directed by a man, but that's okay because like I said, their audience is 90% male, so you have to play to the male gaze. Okay. There's like the female gaze and the male gaze. That is a thing. So when girls dress for other women, they dress in a different way. What women wear to signal dominance to each other is different than what women wear to signal attention from men. It's really interesting. Like women will wear like a designer handbag and women know, oh my God, that's an Hermes. Okay. Men don't care about whether you have an Hermes. They care if you're cute. Okay. And then red lipstick. Men love red lipstick. Okay. I love red lipstick. I think it looks great, but they all have a different shade because they all have different skin tone and they have slightly different, they're all slightly different features. I love this shot of Allie's base. I love a flamethrower. I mean, I want a flamethrower. I used to play this game, Red Alert Command and Conquer, and you could be Ukraine. It's kind of like Soviets versus the West. It's like a dystopian version of like, what if World War II, what if Germany had won World War II kind of thing. And anyway, Tanya was this like badass girl that would blow up buildings. She'd be like, lock and load them. And then there were also like flamethrower people you could be, but it was a really fun game. So I'd usually play as Ukraine. Don't ask me why. Anyway, the point is then here they're in a junkyard with the car that they crashed on purpose hanging above them. What a sexy, like, whoa, power move. Okay. We got Pow's drum set. Pow. Now we get a shot of Pow's outfit. She's wearing this coat thing the whole time. Her boots are those like heeled boots with rips up in them. Looks so good. Cute shorts. I love the little puffy sleeves on the end. I love that it's pink. Okay, here we get a better shot. Yeah, open up. Yeah, they're like cutouts in the boots, denim, and a really cute pink jacket with puffy sleeves. I love that for her. Because Pao likes wearing skirts and shorts because I think she gets hot, honestly, from the drumming. Yeah, look at those heels. Look at those block heels on those boots. That's hot. And then Allie has the cool Gen Z furry boots. That's very into. I was just at a music festival in Aspen called the Palm Tree Festival, and it was all about wearing the furry boots. It was also Aspen, so it was cold. Okay, Danny has like culotte pants with cool black leather boots with I think a stiletto heel tucked in. So that's a great outfit. And then she has her crop top. Those are cool. I like the contrast of having the baggy pants, but with the midriff top. Because the thing that I believe in, and it's actually really smart. Okay, if you want to look sexy, but not like too skanky. Okay, now we see the back of Pow's thing. So there's her tattoo. So they all have it. She has her iPad. Good. I'm glad I went back and double checked. And the Allie has a tattoo. Okay, then the three of them. All right, what my mom always said, well, I don't know if it was my mom, but I say it, is that you can't both be naked on the top and bottom at the same time, okay? So, like, if you're wearing a halter top, then you should, like, cover more of your legs. If you're wearing pants, then you can wear a slutty top. If you're wearing a mini skirt, you should cover more of the top. So they're actually living by the principle of don't be naked on the top and bottom here. So she's very covered on the top, and then she can show her legs and have, like, suggestive boots. Whoever this guy is, cool, bro. You're in a video. I know. He's probably someone I should know, but I'm like, whatever. Cool, bro. But there's the cameo of the beautiful car. I would love that car, by the way. Thank you. Pow drumming, of course. Great. And then look, see, Donnie's showing midriff, but her pants are covered. Allie, she's perfectly covered between having her shoulders covered by that, then she shows a little bit of thigh, but her calves are completely covered, and then her midriff is covered, and it's just arms. So it's like the right amount of skin showing that it's like not too suggestive. Okay, it's actually perfect. I love it. I would wear all those outfits, by the way. So good job to the Warning team. This video could put them on the map in terms of being popular in... Look, it's a hard market because no one's promoting rock. Danny, doesn't she just have the face of an angel? She almost looks like, remember from Boy Meets World, Topanga? She almost looks a little bit like Topanga in this because she has such like angelic little cute cheeks here. By the way, I used to have like really chubby cheeks. And that's why I think I look pretty good for my age. It's because I had a lot of like fat in my face. And so then when my face slimmed down at 28, I actually felt prettier when I turned 28. I was like, all of a sudden, like my face slimmed out a little bit. And I was like, who is that? I like saw a picture. I was like, damn, you know, like, but it's because I was like chubby before I was 28, if that makes sense. So like I got into my like peak beauty at 28, whereas some girls, they like peak in high school and then they look worse at 28. So I'm just saying, Danny's getting into that late 20s. And I think it's like the peak, actually. You get a little prettier, I think, in the late 20s. So she looks amazing, is my point. She's gorgeous. And all that hair. Love it. Allie, she has like a perfect, like, she also looks like an angel. Whoever did her makeup here, and they gave her like doll lips. See how they're like a little big here? And then they have a dark eyeshadow here. I like how they gave her like a curtain bang. Okay. But she looks like a doll in a good way, like a very beautiful Russian doll or something. And my pal, you know, the crazy one, you know, the redheads, they're a little crazy. And she's like, I'm going to have hair the color of a slushie. So yeah, but yeah, here we get a better view of Allie's top, which is so cool. It has like a fur lined collar. And that's what I'm saying. It's like revealing, but not too revealing. It's like the right amount of sexy. Because look, at the end of the day, like I said, my audience is also 90% male. Okay, so I would love to wear all these outfits. I mean, I'd wear them for myself, by the way, and I'm sure they are wearing them for themselves, just to be clear. They're very independent, strong women who have a great family, and they are very like self-confident. They don't need anyone's approval. They're so loved by their family. They're not desperate for male attention. I just want to be clear about that. But they're so confident in themselves that they're like, this is what expresses our beauty. This is what expresses our confidence. I love Danny's cool sunglasses. Again, the car scene. Now, the song I like because, whatever, I heard it once. I have to listen to a song more than once. But I like how it gets really metally here. This is another verse. Wait, I want to hear the chorus when we get... See? Myself, mana, beta, that's feminine. We're girls. We like to talk about fashion. We're girls. We talk, bata. See how it has that effect? So they're not just a rock band, metal band. They add their femininity to the music. They're able to rock out, rock hard, whatever. What's rock on? This one? I get confused. Is it this one? That's Texas. Rock on. Okay, whatever that one is. Rock on. Okay. This is the Longhorns. This is the Trojans, which I do. Da, 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 da. I'm a USC Trojan. Da, da. My ex-boyfriend was a Longhorn, so I don't want to do that. Let's do rock on. Rock on. Okay. But they have the da, 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 da. My hair, my nails. That's not what they're saying. But you know what I'm saying? It's very feminine. It's very youthful. Adding into that, let's drive a car, really fashion, crash it. And then let's burn it with flamethrowers. Yeah. Okay. Now, I understand this aesthetic because I grew up with 3 brothers and a very traditional father who was very, okay, look, the feminists would have labeled him misogynistic. I just call him a guy's guy. It's just what it was. It was like motorcycles, cars, Terminator, Predator, action movies. So like our house was all about boy stuff. It was boy dominated. And then my mom and I would like do our own girl stuff on the side, but the culture of the house was masculine. So like I was riding dirt bikes. I was shooting, okay, shooting range. Okay, I grew up like that. So motorcycles, fast cars, watch my car episode, by the way. I have an episode all about the cars I drove growing up. If you think about the context of it, it's because my dad was a car guy. He used to have Car and Driver magazine, okay? So I grew up in a very boy house. I don't have sisters, by the way. I'm jealous of their sisterhood. I wish I had a sister. My friends are like my sisters, but I don't have a sister. So I would like to, I like that they have that like that nailed down, okay? Because I grew up in like that masculine house. Again, Car and Driver has like pictures of women in it. You know what I mean? There was even a time when like Playboy was coming to my house in high school. I was like, is this really healthy? Like to have Playboy come to the house with teenage daughter or whatever. Anyway, it's fine. The point is, I understand the like masculine household thing. So anyway, I'm really into it. Good job. They could chart with this. I can't wait to hear this at Bottle Rock. If you're going to Bottle Rock, I'll drop a message in like the reaction chat at some point, and then I think I'll make like a thread. I have to keep it kind of closed, right? Because I can't just have randoms showing up. So it's going to probably be people who are on the Patreon who know me, and then I'll go on the other thing. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.